name is Anirudh Sachin Bajaj and I am your teacher in Bajaj classes. So today this is our 6th lecture on the history 2nd chapter, that is nationalism in India. So today I am going to cover an important topic, that is Jallianwala Bagh incident. So in the previous video, lecture 5th, I have told you about that. I have told you about some terms, so you can say that I have told you some definitions of the terms martial law and general dyer. So they are linked here. Now, what is martial law? When the army was in charge of the cities or villages people. So now we'll learn about what is the Jallianwala Bagh incident, when did it happen, what did it happen in this. So on 13th April, the infamous Jallianwala Bagh incident took place. So on 13th April, this Jallianwala Bagh incident took place. So here is the term infamous. Infamous means something is spreading or it became like famous, but it is wrong in the way of the people. It is wrong. So what happened in this Jallianwala Bagh incident? At that day, many people gathered in that closed ground. So Jallianwala Bagh is a closed ground. With it is a circle-shaped ground, and it has two entry and exit points. And people were gathered there for two reasons. Now we'll learn that what are the two reasons. Some came to do a peaceful protest against the measures of the government. Some people, we will take a percentage like 50% of the total people are there for peaceful protest. You know that at that time India was taking a new method called Satyagraha. That's why they are doing a peaceful protest against the measures of the government. Some wrong steps government had taken, so that's why they are making a protest. Now, second 50% part people had came to attend the annual Baisakhi fair. At that time, there was a fair which is called Baisakhi fair in that town. Now, what happened? Many villages were not known to the martial law which was imposed. So at that time, the villagers there were not known to be the martial law. What is martial law? They know that what is martial law, but that they don't know that martial law was imposed at that time. So then suddenly, Dyer, who is Dyer? General Dyer, strict general of the army. Now General Dyer entered the ground. Which ground? Jallianwala Bagh. Seal the gates and all the exits. So there are two exits and entry points. So he sealed them and fired openly on the innocent people, killing hundreds of people. And so what is the story? There was a ground which has two entry and exit points. There are two types of people. The reason of the people who are gathered there was two. That first is some have been came to for a peaceful protest, and some for the Baisakhi fair, to attend the Baisakhi fair and enjoy it. Now they don't know that martial law was imposed, and that's why they had gathered. Now what happened? General Dyer entered the ground and he sealed the exits and entry points, and now he fired openly with her army. Means he fired openly with his army. It means that he had some soldiers with him, and he fired openly on the innocent people who are for protest and other things like Baisakhi fair. So they fired, and he killed hundreds of people, and it gave a very big message for the people. They feel now we have to unite to defeat British. They have killed hundreds of our Indian people. So now this is the chance of India to get united. Now, what is the objective of General Dyer? After this incident took place, when question was raising about General Dyer said that he was only there to produce a moral effect. What is that moral effect? He only want to show people their power. So this is all in this Jallianwala Bagh incident. This has created a very big effect on the Indians. So this is a very important question about board exams. So mostly there came a question about 5 marks that what is Jallianwala Bagh or what did it happen there. So this is all in this lecture. Please like, share, subscribe, and